एकचक्रो रथो यस्य दिव्य कनकभूषितः.
Amidst beautiful serene atmosphere of hills and peaceful location, surrounded by snow-capped peaks near Dalhousie, Banikhet. Yog Manav Vikas Trust was established in the year 2001 as a social charitable non-profitable organization by few officers of NHPC and their wives, led by Shri Duteja and his wife, with the objective of serving the humanity in the field of education, social upliftment, women empowerment, rehabilitation, capacity building, environment and spirituality. Since Chamba district is considered a backward district of Himachal Pradesh, comprising over 90% population living in rural areas, with overall literacy rate of Chamba being at 65% and SC/ST population being 20 to 25%, and over 60% families belonging to below poverty line, with agriculture being the mainstay for 70% of total population. NHPC engineers, while working in Chamba district during various periods since 1978, had the opportunity to have an insight into the hardships and suffering of rural folks and the children living in remote areas in the vicinity of a number of hydroelectric projects constructed by NHPC, hence determined to initiate the activities in the above fields for the cause of human development. Yog Manav Vikas Trust by now has completed 11 years of its successful operation, having demonstrated its competence and capability in various fields and provided education support and benefits to rural folks, farmers, children, women, disabled, aged persons and the other alike, with sponsorship for few projects from government and other organizations and agencies. Yog Manav Vikas Trust commenced its first activity in the field of vocational training by establishment of Yog Manav Vocational Training Institute in 2002, duly recognized by National Institute of Open Schooling, Ministry of HRD, for undertaking courses of cutting and tailoring, dressmaking, beauty culture and PA and PS. The Vocational Training Institute was inaugurated by Shri R.V. Shahi, Secretary Power to the Government of India in December 2002. The basic high-quality infrastructure with large common activity hall for group functions and individual rooms for theoretical and practical training has been the first of its kind for any institute running such courses in this region of the state, which resulted in drawing more and more admissions for undertaking these courses through this reputed institute run by a devoted and dedicated team of professional teachers and volunteers. As many as over 100 rural girls and boys, mostly belonging to the BPL families, took admissions in the initial years. Subsequently, viewing the immense success of Vocational Training Institute, National Institute of Open Schooling accredited the institute for providing additional training programs in the courses of CCA, Catering Management, Electrician Technician, Fruits and Vegetable Preservation, Bakery and Confectionery, and Paripurna Mahila, etc. during 2007. The institute has trained more than 1500 girls and boys since 2003, out of which many are earning their livelihood on self-employment basis in their villages, and many have got employment in industries in various parts of the country. The reputation and fame of the Training Institute remained high, with substantial admissions taking place every year despite the number of other institutes mushrooming in Banikhet and adjacent areas. The quality of education and practical training of these courses remains the thirst and core areas of the institute. The education session of students is commenced with holding of first period of moral teachings. Also comprises of exercises and meditations, etc. for personal development, which is an innovative concept introduced by this institute in whole of Chamba district since last 10 years. Vocational Training Institute has also been registered by Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India as vocational training provider for Skill Development Initiative Scheme.
योग मानव ट्रस्ट के मुख्य उद्देश्य हैं महिला सशक्तिकरण, बालाश्रय जिसमें अनाथ बच्चों की सेवा के लिए समाज में ठीक से उनका लालन पालन हो सके, उन्हें रोजगार दिया जा सके। ग्रामों में हमने गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स की मदद के लिए पिछड़े वर्ग के विद्यार्थियों के लिए हमने शिक्षा सहायता केंद्र खोले हैं जिसमें बेरोजगार युवकों अध्यापकों को रोजगार मिलता है। बालाश्रय में हमने 20 सीटें रखी हैं जिसमें बिना माँ बाप के बच्चों को हम रखते हैं, अपने बच्चों की तरह नॉर्मल स्कूल में पढ़ते हैं और उन्हें हम रोजगार तक लेके जाते हैं। 10वीं 12वीं अगर वो कोई प्रोफेशनल करना चाहें वो करवाते हैं, वरना उनके रोजगार तक हम ले जाके फिर उन्हें विदा करते हैं। ऐसे हम 30 बच्चों को निकाल चुके हैं। इसके बाद हमारे वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट है जिसमें हम बच्चों को इलेक्ट्रीशियन का कोर्स कराते हैं, कटिंग टेलरिंग, ड्रेस डिज़ाइनिंग, PAPS सेक्रेटेरियल कोर्स है, CCA है, ब्यूटिशियन का कोर्स है। ये सब कोर्सेज हम कराते हैं। इसमें को एजुकेशन है, लड़के और लड़कियों दोनों को कराया जाता है।
Bal Ashray, Home for the Parentless Children, was the major second activity established in 2003 near Bhalain Temple with 11 children in a rented building with all facilities of boarding, lodging, formal education and training. Since 2003, Bal Ashray is functioning successfully with 16 to 20 children of age group 5 to 18 years provided with all the facilities. All the children have to undergo disciplined daily routine beginning with exercises and meditation. Besides their normal education in government schools, additional coaching has been arranged for improving the standard of education of these children by engaging 3 teachers for 2 hours duration for covering different age groups and classes every day evening. The results of Bal Ashray have been observed to be better than average results of the children studying in government schools. Simultaneously, YMVT initiated the help to poor students of rural areas through distribution of uniforms, shoes and books etc. every year. Bal Ashray was shifted to Devi Dehra in view of requirement of larger open space and improved facilities, and since then is running successfully under the wardenship of senior aged person engaging himself totally to the cause of these children. For enhancing the income of farmers of remote areas, YMVT entered into an agreement with Indian Himalayan Bioresource Technology Institute, CSIR, Government of India, IHBT for 10 years for providing services of scientists and experts for training farmers in crop production and improvement with growing of aromatic plants of geranium and lavender in the wasteland areas near Brangal and Jasorgarh. More than 1 lakh lavender and geranium plants were distributed through IHBT free of cost to these farmers. And seeing the interest and keenness of farmers, a major facility of installation of oil extraction plant amounting 10 lakh rupees was undertaken in Jasorgarh area, thus removing the main hurdle of getting their oil extracted from far-off places. Lift irrigation scheme was installed by the trust at Sally village for providing all-time irrigation during the year, and thereby executed another lift irrigation scheme for Barangal village for improving the livelihood of poor farmers by growing off-season vegetable etc. with the help of UNDP amounting to 15,40,000 rupees under small grant scheme. Local boys and girls were sponsored for training in horticulture and floriculture through HP Horticulture University, Solan. The state government recognized the capability of YMVT and entrusted the responsibility of running helpline for women in distress by the State Commission of Women HP in 2003. Honorable Chief Minister HP Shri Prem Kumar Dhumal inaugurated the helpline. The trust undertook the operations of this helpline till 2007. Simultaneously, the Trust initiated the programs in the field of spirituality, with H.H. Param Sant Thakar Singh Ji Maharaj of Ruhani Satsang Society holding congregation in the Trust building, Banikhet and Khairi during the year 2003-2004. Brahmarishi Shri Kumar Swamiji of Bhagwan Shri Lakshmi Narayan Dham Trust, New Delhi, visited the Trust premises during the year 2006 and selected the venue for conducting weekly commune every Sunday. And since then, the prayers are conducted regularly by the followers in the Trust premises. In the field of environment, the Trust determines to observe Environment Day on 5th June every year by organizing rallies of school children and holding the painting and essay competitions with the participation of team of WWF and other experts from Forest Department. Environment Day has been observed every year since 2003, with chief guests being eminent persons including Shri Jai Prakash Gaur, founder chairman JP Group in 2009. Medical camps were organized in various villages and areas of remote locations for providing free medical checkup and medicines and facilities to the rural folks. For fulfilling its aims and objectives towards helping poor rural children studying in government schools in improving their standard of education, another innovative scheme of providing reinforced additional coaching has been introduced by the Trust since 2007, in which unemployed educated young girls and boys of respective village is provided honorarium for additional coaching of poor children of primary classes after or before schooling hours. The Trust expanded the establishment of education help centers to 30 villages with remote locations and is continuing with these initiatives for the last 4 years, which is considered another landmark in building partnership for common cause of improving the education standard of rural children. 20 to 30 undertake the benefits of additional coaching through these centers, almost covering around 1,000 children, and with engagement of 40 to 50 young boys and girls on part-time purpose for such education programs. Yog Manav Vikas Trust also runs a helpline for providing a kind of assistance to widows, handicapped or disabled persons, poor bright students for furthering education and in emergent medical cases. Many VIPs have visited YMVT premises from time to time, including Honorable Shri Prem Kumar Dhumal, CM HP, Shri Veerbhadra Singh Ji, former Chief Minister HP, Honorable Minister of State for Power, Srimati Jayavanti Ben Mehta, Shri Babulal Gaur, former Chief Minister and Industries Minister, Government of MP, Shri P.S. Ahuja, Director, IHBT, Shri R.V. Shahi and Shri Anil Razdan, former Secretary, Power to the Government of India, H.H. former Governor of HP, Shri Kokje, Shri Ajay Shukla, former PR Secretary, Forests, HP Government, Shri Yogendra Prasad, ex-CMD, NHPC, Srimati Malvika Pathania, former Chairperson, State Commission of Women, etc., etc. The media also